With the release of the Ahsoka TV spot, we got a myriad of news coming out of also IGN interviews, Empire Magazine, also StarWars.com has released some details. So today we're going to talk about a lot of things pertaining the Ahsoka show, which was of course announced officially. We knew that it was going to be released on August. Now we have August 23rd as the date for Ahsoka officially releasing on Disney+. Now the TV spot was a lot of things we saw and some things we never actually saw or thought they would materialize, especially the one between Shin Hati and Sabine Wren fighting in their lightsaber duel. Everybody has kind of focused on what really should be focused on, and that is Sabine is not wearing her Beskar armor. Her Mandalorian armor is not present. This has led a lot of fans to kind of be worried about this duel. I don't think they will kill her off this fast, and it seems like it's going to happen during the start of the show, perhaps some of the earlier episodes. So I fully suspect that Ahsoka might be coming to the rescue, because Sabine, as trained as she is with her lightsaber by Kanan Jarrus, she needs a Force user because Shin Hati and Baylan are definitely Force users, and she is in a major disadvantage working against a Force user with her lightsaber and not having her Beskar armor. Ahsoka should be coming to the rescue, and another interview has now officially confirmed Baylan's origins as coming from the Jedi Order. He was a Jedi at one point in time. We're going to discuss a lot of details, but let's start with first speculating about Sabine's duel. It does seem that she is definitely losing this duel, and Shin is competently pushing her to her boundaries, and her not wearing her armor, many fans have started to speculate that this was definitely a surprise attack. They did not expect this out of the blue. Sabine seems out of her element at this point in time. So will Ahsoka follow suit? Will both of them duel Shin Hati and perhaps her escaping? This place in the trailer does seem to be Lothal. So Thrawn and these dark Jedi know where to strike, know exactly where to strike. Lothal seems to be still in the happenings. Even though the Empire has fallen by this point, the Remnant Empire is still going after this place. While we don't really know who Shin Hati, she definitely might be the Padawan of Baylan, the bigger, burlier dude, Ray Stevenson, who now has sadly passed away. Baylan's origins were definitely revealed in the latest issue of Empire Magazine. In one of the first footages we've seen of Baylan, we see that they are kind of making him look like a new Darth Vader, especially that hallway scene where he is attacking the rebels, and to cap it off, he force chokes one person at the end. So that is most definitely Darth Vader vibes. Well, now with this interview, it is confirmed that he does have the Anakin Skywalker origin story. He was once a Jedi Knight inside the Jedi Order. Ahsoka's new villain Baylan is a mysterious Force user with an orange lightsaber who is officially an Order 66 survivor. This is very exciting news to realize that not all Jedi survivors went on to be killed by the Empire, by the Inquisitors, or went on to live peaceful lives. Some of them actually accepted the dark side, even though Darksiders tried to kill them ages ago during Order 66. By the logic of it, Baylan should know that the dark side was what Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine used to wipe out the Jedi Order completely. The psychology of this and the inner workings, the storyline should be pretty interesting to know why Baylan fell to the dark side ultimately, knowing how seductive and evil it actually is. Lucasfilm has been intentionally building a strong sense of mystery around these two Force users. Now knowing that Baylan is an Order 66 survivor, a Jedi, things fall into place knowing that Shin Hati is probably his apprentice for sure. This is an official quote from IGN. According to IGN, he was once a Jedi before turning mercenary for hire after surviving Order 66, so he might have been doing his Dark Jedi adventures during Imperial times, perhaps as Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor is trying to rekindle his Jedi past. It seems like Baylan might have during this time forgotten about all of it and just turned to himself, became a mercenary, kind of the same as Bode, the villain in Jedi Survivor. Now, immediately after realizing this, I pose the question, which is a very logical one. Since Baylan was a Jedi before Order 66, does Ahsoka and Baylan know each other? Since they were both inside the Jedi Order and they were Jedi serving the Jedi Council, they might have probably intersected at some point in time before Ahsoka left the Order. This means that this moment when they are fighting each other in the trailer is much more meaningful than just a bad guy fighting Ahsoka. This means that there is backstory there. And lastly, I'm really fascinated by how Lucasfilm has expanded Order 66 as more and more material are presented. In the Obi-Wan series, it was Reva. Now we see Baylan too. We know about the Inquisitors. There's a lot of Jedi that Order 66, if it did not kill, it definitely broke Jedi from inside. Order 66 killed most Jedi, and few that survived appear to have been particularly vulnerable to the dark side. Even Seer had her troubles in Jedi Fallen Order. Star Wars canon keeps introducing villains who survived Order 66. I mean, most of them either turned Inquisitor or, as we see now with Baylan, they went on the mercenary way. It also shows, unfortunately, that the Jedi during their training were not properly trained in processing trauma since they grew fat and comfortable. This definitely shows that because many Jedi were not prepared for what happened. Even Jedi Master had their troubles. They thought the Sith had gone extinct. They never expected that the Sith would ultimately usurp their entire government, their entire order, deem it illegal, and hunt them down to be killed to the last one. Many Jedi survivors after Order 66 seem to have adapted the saying, if you can't beat him, join him. And this is why Ray Stevenson's Baylan makes the character even more interesting, because now I'm interested to know, what did he do during Imperial times? We know that he was a mercenary, but did he ever brush shoulders with, let's say, Darth Vader or Boba Fett? If he was a mercenary for hire, then why not work for the Empire, since they had a lot of jobs to dish out, especially a former Jedi who knew how the Jedi operated? Was Baylan a Jedi hunter during Imperial times? A lot of questions, and hopefully they will get answered in the Ahsoka show. To finish things off with Baylan, I posed this question a couple of videos ago, but one of the biggest question marks now with Ray Stevenson's death is with the Ahsoka Season 2 coming up. We know that they are prepping after this show. It was greenlit after Season 1. What will happen with the Baylan character? Because now that Ray Stevenson is dead, will they recast him if he returns for Season 2 if the storyline doesn't fit? Or will they kill him off early now in Season 1? Since the actor is dead, they might promote Shin Hati into being the main villain in the next season. Her and Thrawn together. It's not crazy to pose a question because recasts have never really been the thing in Lucasfilm and Star Wars. You see, they're having trouble with Luke Skywalker. They're even having trouble with Indiana Jones, for crying out loud. But a new, fresh character like Baylan could be recast, I think. What do you guys think? Also, tell me down below. Talk to me down below. Let me know what do you guys think about what will they reveal more about Baylan in the Ahsoka show. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for dailies. Now you have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.